Yo, what's up guys, Felix from Giant Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to tell you guys about the biggest difference on how the rich and the poor spend their money. Now, I got the idea for this video yesterday after I had the first session with my basketball coach. If you guys can't tell from my videos, a lot of people are surprised when they actually meet me in person from my channel because I actually am just under 6'5", either 6'4.5" or 6'5". So I am pretty tall. My sister's tall, my father's tall. So we got tall genes and, you know, I'm pretty tall. So I'm actually getting back into basketball, right? If anybody doesn't know, when I was younger, I used to be very, very good. I got asked to play in high school by both of the high schools I went to by the coaches. I didn't play because I was basically just not serious about my life. I was, hanging around the wrong people, smoking weed, partying, and not really being, too motivated to go practice every day and, do and compete like that. I did play on an AAU team. For anybody that doesn't know, it's kind of like a travel team, and we used to play all over New Jersey, but we basically didn't have as regulated practices. Instead of practicing every day like a high school team would, we used to practice maybe like 3 or 4 times per week, but we were really good. In fact, one of the people that was on my team actually plays in Europe, and one of the coaches, I think in high school or college, told me like, hey, if you work with me, I could get you to the next level. So I was really good, but I kind of just maybe more or less wasted the potential, but I still love to play. Now, I'm not saying I'm the next LeBron James or Stephen Curry, but I was definitely good to where I believe I definitely would have been able to play in college, but I just never actually took it there. But I do want to get back into it and start playing in a men's league, and what I want to do to improve my skill as fast as possible is hire a coach. So like I said, I'm still good. I still have some of the fundamentals. I am pretty tall, so I do have certain skill sets that kind of just never went away, but I want to become the best version I can. So when I do go to play in a men's league, I could be performing at the highest level. Now, this is where I got the idea for this video, to talk about, how the rich spend their money versus the poor. And what it is they look to save time. Now, obviously, people that are rich and financially successful spend their money on all types of things. They spend their money on cars, clothes, watches, investments, all types of stuff. So it's not just, buying coaching and mentorship. But one of the things that they look for is buying coaching and mentorship and investing into themselves to save time. So one quote that I heard a long time from one of my first mentors is, he said, you got time and money. You got time and money. The one you use more of costs you less of the other. So if you use your time and invest your time, you'll be able to save money. Now, if you use your money, you'll be able to save time. Now, the difference between the two is time, unfortunately, never comes back. I can never go back to being in high school and then take the gamble of playing basketball seriously, maybe getting a scholarship and seeing where that goes. I have no option to be able to go down that path again. I wish I did, because like I said, at one point I was very good at basketball, but unfortunately I can't go back to being 16, 17, 18, and it is what it is. So with the times being what it is, I can maximize it as best as I can. I can enjoy the sport, play, and become as good as I possibly can by practicing and hiring a coach. But back to the time versus money. You can never get time back. You could always get money back. You could be up, you could be down, up, down, left, right, in circles. Money goes, it comes, it goes, it comes. Before this video fully goes into the video, or just kind of a side note, be sure to check the link down in the description after this video is over. The 5th link in the description is a link to Webull. All you have to do is make a brand new brokerage account, deposit at least 1 penny, and Webull's going to hook you up with 6 free stocks, right? So go there after this video is over, deposit at least 1 penny with Webull in a brand new brokerage account, and they're going to hook you up with 6 free stocks. So go get that free money, go get those free stocks. But like I said, I want to become the best version of a basketball player I possibly can. And this isn't just, for basketball, right? This is for, exercise. This is for business. This is for success. For everything I do, I want to become the best version I could possibly be and make the best moves and plays possible in the shortest amount of time, right? Because I do have some money to play with, I'm able to leverage my money, which goes up, down, left, right, in circles. I have money coming in, I have money going out, I have money coming in, I have money going out. But that money allows me to get around the best people in the particular industry, right? So, successful people will do things where they don't mind paying, say, I'll pay $10,000 to say 5 months, and in those 5 months, I'll learn a skill set that will allow me to make that $10,000 turn into $50,000, right? When rich people get proposed an investment or to put up a certain amount of money, they don't ask how much is it going to cost me. Instead, they look at how much is it going to make me. See, when a broke person or a poor mindseted person has to make an investment or pay for something, they're always going to say, how much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost? Why don't you switch your mindset and say, how much is it going to make me? How much is it going to save time, right? Because time, unfortunately, never comes back. I wish it did, but unless you have a time machine, you know, you're not going to get your time back. But if you do have a time machine, DM me on Instagram because I'd love to test it out. But nonetheless, like I said, time never comes back. So the rich, they want to save time, right? And when they do spend their money, if it's a lifestyle investment, they want to save time, right? Can I get really good at basketball and be ready to play in a league? Of course. Can I get really good at Spanish, maybe living in Colombia and being around Spanish speakers? Of course. But what am I going to do? I'm hiring a basketball coach. I'm hiring a Spanish teacher. I'm hiring mentors in business. Everything I do, I want to do it as fast as I possibly can and save time, because time, unfortunately, it never comes back. Once it's gone, it's gone. We can never go back to, what's today? Today is Wednesday, June 29th. We can never go back to Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. Impossible. But if I lost $1,000 yesterday, I could get that $1,000 back, right? So time, gone forever. Money comes and goes. So rich people, they want to save time by using their money, and poor people with no money, they're so obsessed with the money they don't have that they don't care about their time, that they'll rather save a few bucks. If you don't have any money and you say, hey, I can't afford $1,000, like, hey, someone proposes you with an investment. Hey, invest $1,000 with me. In 5 months, you'll be learning how to make $3,000 to $4,000 monthly. Instead of saying, okay, cool, or no, I can't afford $1,000. If you can't afford $1,000 right now, that's an even bigger reason to spend that $1,000, because $1,000 is not a lot of money. Now, if $1,000 flew out the window, you know, it would hurt anybody. But $1,000 isn't a lot of money, you know, and it shouldn't be that serious to you where you can't invest it. But that's the difference between people who are rich thinking and poor thinking, right? Like I told you, the difference between a rich person and a non-rich person is what's up here. And your mindset is going to make you rich before your pockets will ever make you rich, because there's people who become pocket rich and their mindset is rich, and eventually they're no longer pocket rich. So your mind is what makes you rich ever before anything else. So that's what the rich do. The rich want to, you know, invest their resources, which they know can always come back, to be able to save time. I want to become really good at basketball again. I'm going to hire a coach. I want to learn how to speak Spanish fluently within a year. I'm going to hire a coach. I want to learn how to grow my business. I'm going to hire a business coach. I want to hire people. And this isn't a pitch to, oh, go buy my medical coach. I could care less. The only reason I made the medical commodities course is because the business personally changed my life. But with that being said, you know, you either use time or you use money. If you don't want to use your money, no problem. When it takes you 3 to 4 years and it takes me 6 months, it's because I'm invested in the money that will always come back to save time. And that's how the rich think. The rich want to save time by maximizing money. The poor want to save the money they don't have and don't care about their time, which is fine. But that's the difference between how the rich think and the poor think. And remember what I said, you're rich in your mind before you're ever pocket rich. You could have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in your pockets. But if you think like a peanut, eventually your pockets will look like a peanut. So there you guys have it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe. We're almost at 40,000 subs. And when I hit 40,000 subs, I'm going to do something really awesome. Also, be sure to grab those 6 free stocks with that 5th link in the description. That's really the difference on how the rich think and how the poor think. The rich want to save time. The poor don't care about time. I want to save time by maximizing my resources. The poor, if someone says, hey, if you know, you see it all the time, say, hey, invest $1,000, or, you know, they always want to know how much does it cost, which is a valid reason, but forget how much it costs. If I told you, hey, put 1,000 here, tomorrow will be 50,000, would you do it? You probably would, but believe it or not, and hypothetically, imagine it's guaranteed, 1,000% guaranteed. There are some people that wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. They would not do it. You have to invest. And then, by the way, to end this video here, when you invest in yourself, whether it's for lifestyle, business, whatever it is, you will take losses. You will lose. It's just a part of the game. Investing, there are wins and there are losses. So that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.